I was halfway through a glass I did not order when I saw her hand on his chest. The bar lights smeared their faces into something intimate and unreal. My wife leaned in. He laughed. The kind of laugh that assumes permission. I turned away because my stomach revolted first. Then a hand closed on my shoulder, firm, familiar to no one I knew. She smiled without warmth. "Don't worry," she whispered. "Trust me. You'll want to see how this ends." I did not ask her name. I knew it already. The wife of the man holding mine. We used to meet in kitchens. That is what love looked like back then. Coffee at dawn. Her hair still wild. She believed in me when I was building something from receipts and late nights. I believed in us because belief was easier than proof. We signed papers together. We chose paint together. We chose a future that required trust, the kind that only breaks once. The shift was small, always is. She guarded her phone like a passport. She started staying late for meetings that never produced results. Perfume appeared, then vanished. She stopped asking about my day. I noticed. I said nothing. Silence is not ignorance. It is a ledger. The first real crack came with a message that was not meant for me. It was short, a time, a joke that assumed a history. I felt the heat behind my eyes and closed them until it cooled. Control is a muscle. I exercised it. I did not confront. I observed. Patterns are louder than apologies. I learned his routine. The bar after work, the excuse he used at home. I learned mine too. Smile, nod, keep the peace. There is power in letting people underestimate your pain. When I finally met his wife, it was not by accident. I chose the night. She chose the seat. Two strangers sharing the same bruise. She did not cry. Neither did I. We spoke like surgeons, clean, precise. We compared notes and times. We aligned calendars and bank statements. Infidelity leaves fingerprints everywhere if you know where to dust. Planning did not make me cruel. It made me calm. I hired a lawyer before I hired a private investigator. I moved money before I moved emotions. I copied files. I documented absences. I let them continue because the truth needs rope. The plan was simple because simple plans survive contact with reality. We did nothing illegal. We did everything necessary. Separate accounts. Updated wills. A postnuptial. Agreement she signed without reading because trust had become habit. We prepared disclosures. We prepared witnesses. We prepared the room. The bar was the room. That night was the return to the present. She was laughing. He was touching. I was ready. His wife stood beside me now, her hand steady. She nodded once. That was the cue. I stepped forward and placed my phone on the bar between them. The screen lit their faces better than any spotlight. A montage of dates, transfers, messages, photos that explained themselves. Silence fell like a dropped glass. My wife's mouth opened, closed. The man's laugh died mid-breath. I did not raise my voice. I did not need to. "You forgot to tell me," I said to no one in particular. "The truth." He tried to speak. His wife cut him off with a smile that had learned patience. "We're done," she said. Not loud, final. She slid a folder across the bar. He recognized the letterhead. Panic is honest. My wife reached for me. I stepped back. Space is also honest. "I know," I said, when she began the speech she had rehearsed for emergencies. "I know everything." I handed her my own folder. She did not open it. She did not have to. The weight told her enough. The fallout was quiet. That surprised them. No shouting, no scenes. Just consequences arriving on time. Papers served the next morning. Accounts frozen by agreement. Homes listed. Stories corrected by facts. Friends chose sides and discovered the ground had shifted. In the weeks that followed, I slept well. Not because I was numb, because I was finished. Revenge is not about hurting them. It is about ending the lie. The final confrontation came in a room with beige walls and a clock that ticked too loud. Mediation. My wife sat smaller than I remembered. She asked if there was a chance. I thought of kitchens and dawns and the long work of building. I thought of the bar and the hand on his chest. "No," I said, clean, precise. When it was over, I walked outside and felt the sun without flinching. His wife stood there too. We shared a look that did not ask for anything. She smiled again. This time it reached her eyes. "Told you," she said. "Now when I pass that bar, I do not turn away." I remember the moment as a pivot, not a wound. Betrayal tried to make me smaller. I answered by becoming exact. Justice does not shout. It arrives, sets things right, and leaves you standing where you belong.